Hi, I'm Exesis, and this is Terra Invicta, where we're playing the Resistance. Last episode we managed to, not destroy, but we managed to damage one of their ships. That was Victor 20 here. They are currently scullying back to Audacious orbit, right out here in the middle of nowhere, where they've got a base for repairs. And we also managed to engage with Victor 6, one of the first survey vessels that arrived at Earth. And we managed to shoot it, or we managed to damage it so badly that the aliens scuttled it. We were able to retrieve some of the technologies and a couple of corpses from it. That was a real big victory for us. We managed to interdict 2 of their ships. We still have Victor 20 here that's incoming. And Victor 20 is a different kind of frigate. Now, Victor 28 we want to look at. Victor 28 down here, we know absolutely nothing about Victor 28. We'll see when it gets a little bit closer if we can spot what kind of weapons it has. This one seems to be a frigate. It's a very much smaller ship. It's got a very, very high cruise acceleration, or a combat acceleration of 3.3 Gs, and a high delta V, as they all do. I also saw that we have Victor 30 here that's inbound, also to low Earth orbit. This is a transport. This is also one that we want to interdict. And this one has 4 Gs of combat acceleration. That one's going to be a little bit harder. Don't know if we've got any kind of information on Victor 30 out here. It's got a high combat score there as well, so odds are it's got some kind of point defense or something that's going to be in our way. So we're still working on India here, but we decided to sidetrack it a little bit from hydrobiology and do some Hydrodox explosive warhead missiles, so that we can upgrade the missiles on our ships. They are not really cutting it out, as we saw in the last 2 engagements. In the first one we managed to score a lot of hits, but they just didn't have the damage to penetrate the very big ship. And in the second combat, a lot of the missiles missed, because the alien ship was too maneuverable. I would like to be able to acquire something from him. I don't really want to let him stay around here either. Does he have anything that we want? That was a bit of monthly income. We are doing a little bit bad with money at the moment. We built a lot of stations, and the stations cost a lot of money to maintain. So we are currently, the only thing that's keeping us afloat at the moment is our unused mission control.
We have moved the needle.
So we need to look into making some more money as well. Oh, we actually did manage to succeed in the crackdown in India. That's perfect, so we'll actually be able to retake India. So we have this one cracked down for 2 months, I think, until the end of May. And they can't defend this one under that time. So that's a few of our components that are completed on the next station there. Which doesn't matter because the other thing, the solar panels and the core isn't completed yet. This means it's time to send Nari in to purge mission here. 92% success chance, we'll take it.
Targeting the opposition.
And she's also the one that can do both hostile takeovers and assassinations. So we can't really do very much more. We will send... let's spend a little bit of ops on it. Emiliano and Kios keep track of him, so we don't lose track of him.
Reporting in.
I don't know if we need to do anything for Samsor or Samadarshi.
Where do you need me?
How are we doing for here? Yeah, we can have him to stabilize India a little bit more instead.
He'll make things safe.
We're up at 1.5 again there. we are currently investing again so that the country is going up. So we slow down our mission control investments. We should get 3 more mission control once this one is done. We should probably have a little bit into funding too. I think we've got a decent... We don't have any funding here in China either. We're just building loads of mission control. I think we'll do it that way. And we'll start to develop China as well. Doesn't hurt to try and make it a better place. And we'll still keep a fairly high priority into mission control. Not as much as we had before. And we have a decent amount of cap and we're running out of money to actually build new space assets with. And we need to upgrade these bases on Mars when we have the capacity for that already. So I think that is fine. Romeo 1 is repaired. That's our 5 ships. We lost 1 in combat. And we actually managed to... Oh, we got this one. Yeah, we need to finish that one. We're going to finish the hydrobiology one first.
Nothing unusual found.
Yeah, we maybe don't need to follow her anymore.
Surveillance complete.
Yeah, that's good. We just keep going on him.
Things are cooling off.
Same thing there. We keep putting that one down.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
So we completed the Hydrolox explosive warheads. This unlocks both the Copperheads and the Artemis torpedo base. The Copperheads are a lot faster, but they have a lot less space to actually maneuver, and they do about half the damage. You have 10 of them in a magazine. And the Artemis torpedoes, you only have 6 of them in a magazine, but they do twice the damage. So these are going to pack more damage into the ships. And they have about half the acceleration, but they have a lot more delta V, which means they can maneuver a lot more to actually catch the enemy ships. So those are the ones that we are going to go with. We will go back to hydrobiology here directly, and we will reset our priorities. Yeah, we didn't lose anything at all here against humanity first. They are staying very close behind us, and I think they're trying to take this slot from us in the last kind of quarter of it. So they're gonna dump all the research into it in the end, I think, and I think we need to be prepared to do the same thing. But we really need to get this one finished so that we get our cap back. And now we're one CP left, or 1 CP out on India, and we're just at our cap. So this one is a super high priority for us, and it'll be done very, very soon. And that is what this control point costs, more or less. And a little bit more, so we can maybe keep... We actually got Nepal back here as well. And Nepal has all the mission control that it'll ever have. It's such a small nation that it can't have more than that. We'll go back into this area later on, I think. Bangladesh is probably a good one to pick up quite early. They are defended. I think they're all defended down here. Not Thailand. Could go into Cambodia. I'm building a little bit of mission control there. Yeah, we need to go in and redesign our... No, not that one. We need to go in on ship classes. Here we are. And we want to upgrade this one. And we don't have very much more things we can put on it. What we can do is, of course, replace these crate missiles. These crate missiles, we will obsolete them. And I put it on so we don't see obsolete things. We can keep the Copperheads active there for now. But it's the Artemis ones that we want. And these crates, how much do they weigh? They're 31 tons. We're actually adding a bit of tonnage to our ships here. So it became a little bit heavier. Don't think we've got anything that we want to put in here. We don't need heat sinks on this one. And then these are utility modules, so we can't put anything else on them. I think even if we went with titanium arrays here, that's actually saved us 20 tons. No, it didn't. It saved us 12 tons. And it gives us a little bit of extra cruise delta V, but I think we'll just keep with the aluminium fin ones to keep the costs down a bit. We don't have any new batteries, we don't have any new power plants, we don't have any new drives. Well, we have lots of rockets, but we just keep with this one. And I think it is time for us to actually start to name our ships after something a little bit more fun. So I pulled up a bunch of Hindi animal names. I was thinking we'd have something that fits our India theme. We might pull up some Chinese ones too again in a bit. But this one can be the Canary class, which is the canary bird, of course. This is a mostly harmless ship, so this is what we do. It's super basic. And we actually seem to, yeah, we've got it maxed out there. The boron carbide can't have more than 8. Or it's the class, I don't know which one is the... No, it's the boron carbide here. That has the limit for what we can actually put it on here or use. And we lose a little bit of delta V upgrading to this because these missile launchers are heavier. But I think that is something that is worth it. And these also cost 2 per month, so they're not super cheap either to maintain. And these are they're not good for anything other than orbital defense duties, and hardly even at that, since we need them to actually accept the engagement with us. We'll save this design. And it's complaining that we don't have the delta V, of course. And we will obsolete this old one. I see that the costs have gone up a little bit, but we've got so much better missiles here. You can see the combat power of just one of these is almost 4 times. And we did manage to gain, what's that, 24 tons? Which is quite a lot in space. And because of that, we lost both combat acceleration and we lost the delta V. But let's obsolete this old one. And it'll stay in this list here until we've actually refit or lost all of these ships. And then it'll kind of disappear off there, I think. Or we'll be able to delete the design. So we want to go to Romeo here. Now I think we actually go to ship construction. And we can refit the docked ships. And it'll take 9 days for us to refit these. I wonder if we can choose more of them. Okay, that put all 9 of them there. Yes, thank you. I wanted to do this one on one of the other ones. And that's actually... question, maybe we should move one of these over to that dock and we'll build a new one here. Yeah, I think that's worth it. We'll build one new there. And we'll refit this one here. So this means that we will quite quickly have a updated fleet and we'll have 6 ships again. Just wants us to know there. That'll probably give us a bunch of pop-ups when they get refitted.
Our associates are now in charge.
Okay, so we are in charge in India again. That took a little bit of time. I think we should be making more money again now, both from mission control and from actually having all of India. The army is back in our hands. And we will resplit our priorities. We should very soon pop over 4 here. That means we're in the information age. And we don't have navies on all of our armies just yet. I don't think we need that right now either. China has 2, I think, with navies as well. North Korea could be something we want to go into to get rid of that nuke. But at the moment we are still behind there. Yeah, see, they're trying to catch up to us here now. I might actually want to bump this one up just a little bit. We'll have to delay this one for a tiny bit there. But we've got all the other ones coming online here very soon. So we should get another good boost there. We do need to defend our interests here again.
Ready for my mission. Securing our
So
control.
this one is again
Ready
secure.
for orders.
Nari will go back to Xenoform. We'll do another try
Targeting
at hostile
enemy
takeover there.
I'm here.
And Prue can go and try and stabilize India a little bit more. I won't spend any
Restoring
ops on
order.
that. And just roll with them.
Securing our interests.
They are really serving a lot of things out here. Yeah, so we are starting to get all of these refit. We'll close this one, close this one. Yeah, maybe we should probably merge the fleets. We can rename this one to Romeo 1 again. So that we
Found nothing of note.
have our fleet back. And we want to keep track of him, so we'll keep that mission going. Why are you doing so poorly against that? I think we failed 3 of those.
We are winning their hearts and minds.
We're up at 79% in India. That should be fine.
Our efforts didn't have any effect.
Yeah, we keep going. Okay, so the Academy has locked in advanced atomic manipulation, so they'll grab this one. Join Romeo 1. Thank you. And join Romeo 1. That means we've got one more ship to refit and another one that's coming in. Let's just check these alien fleets. All locations. Can we select Earth? Yeah, then we can see all the ones that are actually incoming. So the 17th of July, let's set an alarm for that one as well. We will give them we will go back and give them a second dose of our ships. This time we should be able to beat them off. No, these are new ones. Was it Victor? No, Victor 20 was the first one we engaged, wasn't it? And then Victor 6 was the one we actually managed to destroy, I think. Okay, so Vietnam has nuclear weapons. That's one more that we'll have to get rid of, one way or another. And we need to do a defend interests in China as well. Okay, so the next orbital base here is complete. That is very good. And those are just the ships that were launched. So Samsur has to go to China, make sure that these are defended.
Making things safe for our people.
Samadarshi, you can't really do much, can you? That's why you're doing public opinion. I've got a decent amount here in China, so you can keep going there a little bit. Let's get rid of that one. There is the administration nodes. No, they cost money. Yeah, we need to do this Griffin autopsy as well, of course. Yeah, so we got loads of these things that we want to get done. And yeah, we need to check what we do after that one. How are we doing for... Yeah, they are pulling in on us slightly. I think that's going to be fine.
Securing our control.
We continue that one so we get to reassign him next turn. How many ships do we have? We've got 4
Person
ships.
of interest
We're going to get
surveilled.
another 2 before they arrive in July, I think. Might have to make that one with just 5 ships, but I think that'll be fine. We do want to keep track of them. This one was close at least, but... And you join Romeo 1, so we've got a decent sized fleet here again.
Things are cool enough.
I think this is enough to, with the new torpedoes on there, new missiles. That would be
The
enough.
people will come to our side.
Yeah, we keep going.
What the Doctor means is that he has convinced atoms to emulate a Spartan phalanx. Just as those ancient warriors locked their shields together to protect one another, these atoms combine into unbreakable armor. Colonel Hans Castillo, touring a classified R&D facility in Tierra del Fuego.
Okay, at the academy here they selected kinetics warfare doctrine. That's railguns. And that's going to be useful for us as well. This one leads on to point defense, I think. If we go for the full tree. It leads on to railguns here and coil guns and up this way. And I think railguns are needed for... maybe not. Maybe it's lasers that are needed. But we need the point defense arrays. And for infrared combat lasers we need to do high energy lasers. That's a global technology, isn't it? Yeah. And this one's also global technology. And that one should be a project. That just allow us to somehow sort of defend our stations at least. So that's one that we want to pick up. Now we are pulling ahead quite a bit here now, so just increasing the lead so they don't take this slot from us. And then maybe we can work towards the lasers there. How long do we have left on the ship construction here? Okay, we didn't get to see that. Oh, maybe they actually, yeah. It looks like humanity first ditched their efforts into industrialization of space and have started putting points in here instead. Try and grab this slot. Does make sense, but we'll keep trying to get this lead up a little bit. 14th of July is good enough here. And this one is the 23rd, that's also good enough. Samsor, we need you back in India to stabilize.
Restoring order.
We're still trying to steal something from him. There's no point that I want to get the Hydra biology done before, I think. And we kind of want to get this down a little bit. And they're currently messing with humanity first anyway, so... that would be the refitted one, I think. Yeah, we wanted to see how long it was left. 55 more days. So this battle we'll have to do, or both of these actually, we'll have to do without. And that was the frigid. Question is if this one comes down and crashes directly or if it does something else. We might need to intercept it further out. Or quicker, once it arrives in orbit. It would be nice if someone else actually assassinated him for us.
I have new information.
Yeah, we know very well who he is and where he is.
Asset acquired.
Oh, here we go. So, And we can one investigation, one espionage. Military science. This one gives us a little bit of money in science. Gives us a little bit of money. This one gave us a little bit more of money. Information science, that wouldn't be too bad. Our protect target is nice as well. That one gave us a lot more research. I think actually money might be the one that we want now. It's so boring to take one that only gives us money though. How much research? 18 research, 5 social science, 1% military science research, that's nothing. And 2 command, we don't really need the command though. This has already got 25 command. We don't have anything that gives us. Let's grab Chameleon Laboratories here, I think. We'll repeat that a little bit. Let's see if we can pick up a few more of those. We'll repeat that as well. And who do we have that's got some...
Situation remains chaotic.
Yeah, you keep going.
We hold no sway in their minds.
Yeah, nothing here that we want to pick up. Maybe this one. No. It hasn't been transferred to us yet, of course. Undefended point in Mexico. 23 experience here. So let's make sure that we are actually using that. Grab a little bit more. Oh yeah, she got it because she stole it. It goes onto her person directly. We might want to replace it for this one though. And yeah, I think we want to push a little bit higher here. Government could be a decent one, or affluent leads on to another one that we can gain some cash from. I think we're better off pushing admin here as well. Now let's push persuasion up a little bit more. That's what it's going to be useful for. Oh yeah, so she got Chameleon Laboratories here. And we want her to actually have some space to get more organizations on. Do we have anyone with 2 slots left? No, we got 2 people with 1 slot left. I was thinking of pulling this one off, but let's pull... No, we'll not sell. Could sell them for money too, of course. So transfer you off. I want to have you on. I would like to get some more espionage ones in here as well. If we pull you off, we can put you on. Or Pictor. That's 2. Yeah, I think that's worth it. That's 1. Let's pull this one. And let's grab Pictor. That's a lot of our money, but we need to look over that anyway. We should be gaining more from nations again now. Yeah, our income is coming up a little bit since we put some funding into China and India. And she needs to have a little bit of free space, of course, so that she can actually do these hostile takeovers. Let's get Charmeleon up and running here again. And how much command do you actually have? I'm thinking maybe we can ditch one of these. Security we want to keep. Yeah, let's ditch one of those and we'll put this one on instead. I think that's fine for now. I said 24, that we should be able to do the cybernetics soon anyway and bump that up to 25. And they're all set. And we should soon see that first, or the next alien vessel arrive.
Mission cancelled.
Okay, he disappeared now, did he? Yeah, we lost track of Xenophore.
Mission cancelled.
So he went underground.
Violence is abating.
And of course, when you get something stolen from you, you know you're
We were
compromised, right?
unable to increase security.
Our case remains unheard.
That was not a good turn for our agents. That's fine. And they're really out in those asteroid belts. Okay, new organizations to acquire. Don't have any space for any new organizations. And Komora would be nice. That one would suit our interest quite well now too. Yeah, we don't really have the admin capacity for any more. And no one's got the experience to do anything about that either.
What's the op?
I think it's probably this character around here, isn't it? Hard to spot.
Initiating surveillance.
Reporting in.
The Hydras, or the aliens, they still move around by foot, so they can't move more than one tile per turn. No, you should be the one investigating here, of course.
Initiating surveillance.
Ready.
You do not need to do that. Sabotage project. Who can we sabotage from? You are with the servants.
I'm
Okay.
going in.
No, we don't know of anyone we can steal anything from. And I think that is fine for now. We're just waiting for this research, basically. And how are these fleets doing? I've got 3 of them arriving towards Earth. Victor 20, that's the one we harmed, Feeding Moon. We made a big dent into their... They've got that point defense laser. And so do these. That's going to make them a lot harder, of course, to engage. An alarm set for 21st of June. And it should be arriving on the 3rd of July. And our last ship will be arriving in 24 days. That'll not make it for the first engagement. I need to unpause, of course, otherwise nothing's gonna happen.
One would not send a swordsman to fight a tank. Neither should we voyage into the unknown armed with only the primitive tools of self-defense we cling to here on Earth. Director Khalid Alashkar, Investment Pitch Deck for Future Space LLC.
Okay, and Humanity First went for terrestrial military science, which is not that useful for us. Not right now, at least. This one makes it so that you can research a couple of tech sets, and it increases the maximum military technology of human nations by 0.5. That's not really where we would have wanted to go. Yeah, so they managed to just snatch that one. I suppose Humanity First to pick this one. They're the ones that are investigating or instigating all these wars around, I think. Yeah, we're pulling up a good lead here now. They shouldn't be able to snatch that from us. We're still a long way from actually having it locked in. But these two should be done any second now too.
We've hacked the research data.
Oh, that's good. So we can sabotage their alien movements. That's 2,000 research points they won't see again. I don't think these would make any sense to actually sabotage. That was nice.
Nothing unusual found.
We didn't manage to spot who it was. Oh, they actually flew away from here, I think. And the big question is, if we go in here, we should be brought here. It'll take them 1.9 weeks to make an intercept. That's the 5th of July, that's a little bit too late. Okay, well, there's not a big difference there. That should mean we don't know exactly when they arrive at Earth orbit. But I think this at least will give us a shot at engaging them before they disembark, since I think this was a transport, wasn't it? We'll make this transfer. And yeah, this was... oh, we can't see that anymore, can we? Roll standoff, yeah. I got a plasma battery with a bunch of armor, a bunch of... and the laser cannon. Ammunition, I was going to say. And they got a point defense turret, which is going to be a pain for us. And they got 31 armor in the frontal section of their ship. But if we can hit their sides, we can penetrate them a lot easier because we've only got 5 armor there. So we go in with a very wide stance there as well. And we should be fine.
Things are cooling off.
That's good. It's quite a long transfer, that one. I think it was 2 weeks.
Situation remains chaotic.
How are we doing in India now? 0.8, yeah, we can do another one.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Yeah, we know they are coming. 3rd of July. That'll be just into the next turn then. Acetone Foundation. What is the Acetone Foundation? Is it something that we actually want? I don't think we've got the space for it either. Oh, someone else must have picked it up. Oh, here we actually have... oh yeah, she's got some space, of course. That would be a nice one for her, but we really need the overhead there so she can steal ones too. And we got those nice icons that they are currently intercepting. And let's see if we can pick something up from him instead then. And we got an alien activity to investigate there as well.
Ready to go.
So let's set Samsor in to do that instead.
Investigating alien site.
Looks like we did lose track of this alien down here.
Ready for orders.
So we should probably go down and do survey location around here instead.
Eyes up.
I think that's going to benefit us more. And this one should finish. Yeah, both of these should finish now too.
Initiating recon.
Yeah. And we lost sight of him here, so it should be somewhere close to here. But Victor 28 has completed their transfer. Okay, we'll see where they are. If we need to zoom out, we need to find the... oh, he's on the other side of the earth, is he? No. There we go. Victor 28. And maybe we can't transfer it to low Earth orbit. And don't seem to actually be able to do anything there. We'll just wait a little bit. Okay, now we completed. Let's close there. And, we should be able to do this. Arrival 1.4 hours. We can burn hard and we'll be there even quicker. Oh, that's a lot of Delta V we have to use. I think it's going to be worth it though. It's the only way we can catch them. 1.4 hours. That is, if we're going to be able to shoot them down, that is the way we do it. So, now let's try out our new missiles then. And we will engage them. Both fleets are willing to fight. Prepare for combat. We've only got 5 ships this time though. We will go with a spread formation again. Once more, maximum speed. No, 1, 2. All of our ships. The question is how much Delta V are we willing to spend? I think that's going to be fine. Frigid is a smaller ship than the destroyers that we've been after before. So hopefully we don't need as many torpedoes onto this one. And let's unpause here. I see about 1,000 kilometers this one's weapons should start firing. Let's just look at the main engine igniting there. Looks so cool. Now once you actually get some more Delta V on your ships, you can do a little bit more in the way of maneuvering as well. Whoa. That was a super well. That's the plasma. I'm doubtful that it will survive very many hits of that. So we will just put it on launching its missiles straight away there. And padlock. This one hit with the plasma took out 70% of our armor, it looks like. And there comes the second one. And we've got our missiles away, our torpedoes. Well, this armor is actually standing up a lot better than I thought. But yeah, we are going to lose this ship, I'm pretty certain of. We're 700 kilometers out. And these missiles are so much faster than the crates we were firing off before. This ship, of course, is also a lot more mobile than the other one. I think these ones should be able to launch now. And I think we're probably better off launching these ones as well. We're a little bit further out than I would have hoped for, but it's making a turn here. And I was making an even bigger turn. And let's start looking here, and we've got things incoming. It managed to intercept all those missiles, but that's a shame. But now it's turned its tail towards us at least. And all of these missiles should be starting to reach their target at the same time. We should be starting to make contact. Wow. That was very quick. We got 2 or 3 hits into the side of it and it just went completely dead. So that is our first proper win. We managed to completely annihilate that vessel and we didn't even lose a ship. This one is almost lost. Okay, it wants us to cancel for now. So we managed to completely decimate the roaring sky. Agamemnon will need to split off, of course, and be repaired. The Valley also took some damage, probably only to the armor though. And we're getting out another ship soon too. Managed to grab some more exotics here and some other resources. I do think these stockpile even if we don't have the counter up here just yet. And Well, let's just continue here then. Okay, so they are available for operations. That means we do want to... Question is if we want to split the 2 damage ships off. Because otherwise it'll work as a fleet once we arrive back home. It should be Gateway Earth should be our home port. Okay, yeah, because we didn't... I think we've got them in the... We're not in a proper orbit here. We want to split the fleet. Let's split these 2 off. Okay, we could just select damage there. Good. Romeo 1. Transfer to Low Earth. Or to Gateway Earth. And repair, resupply. And we go as cheaply as possible. 2.5 days, that's fine. And if we get this one out, we should have Romeo 14 here. Transfer. The same thing there. We want to go to... Where are you? Gateway Earth. Repair and resupply. This can get to go a little bit quicker. They are damaged. How much Delta V? We'll spend something like that. They'll arrive in 12 hours and they can begin repairing. And because we have Victor 30 here who's inbound and will be arriving very, very shortly. So we want them repaired as soon as possible and refueled. I think Victor 30. No, we press it there. I think this was this is a destroyer here. We can't see the... Yeah, we should see the class if we go in. And this is the transport. But we should be able to sink that one too. Hopefully at least. And that was another very good win for us. Let's get going. That we should get some more. Romeo 14 has begun repairs. I just want to see how long time it's going to take for them. 14th of July. Might be too late for this one. No, they're arriving at 17th. That is wonderful. And we'll have to wait another day or two until...
Mission abort.
Okay, I think we lost track of that councilor. And you are done the 5th of July. Good. So we are getting somewhere there at least. Romeo 1 has been resupplied. That's very good. And you just stick around here. And just continue there. And we finally completed the transnational coordination project, which increases our management capacity by 40. We are now in the green there again. Water purification techniques project, our main spread. Oh, that's really good. We're doing good on positive water. That's 15,000 though. What do we want to do now? Question is if we want to go for this settlement mine, so we can start upgrading the mines to T2s as well. Or if we start making our ships a little bit better. And that would be a good one to pick up as well. I haven't even researched the energy labs yet. We did have some points into something else, didn't we? This photonic computing, that's another very, very, very long one. We're not going to need that one until we've actually gotten nuclear rockets. or nuclear. Some of these, at least, the solid cores and some nuclear drives. Salt water batteries would be helpful. Will reduce our weight just a little bit. And better armor would be good, of course, as well. As would better radiators be. And the armor would help our ship survive, of course. Global listening network, that could be another good one to pick up. 1,000, we're doing quite good on research now, so 1,000 isn't that much anymore. No, we don't have enough to actually put these on either. Magazines could be a good one to pick up. That means we can just knock that one out of the way. We'll bump it down a little bit. It's not that high priority. This one is a high priority now, though. So that we start actually getting it finished. Let's get rid of those and let's get rid of that. And let's keep going. Oh, that was a shame. That was just about to finish. And now it's completely nullified. We were not a lot of days away from completing that one. I think it was due the 14th of July. But yeah, that's what we get. We did the same to them, right? Victor 30. We're not sorting yet. We'll sort it when they're a little bit closer.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Most of course because Romeo 14 isn't fully repaired yet. There we go. And join Romeo 1. We now have 4 ships. And Romeo 14 should be resupplied soon. Yeah, we'll need to go investigate that, of course.
Recon complete.
That was good. We probably want to do a surveillance down there too. You are repaired. Join Romeo 1. Now we have a full battle fleet here again. Just in time for them to send in their next ship. I think if we send them for a transfer here now. They haven't arrived here just yet, of course. Where's this ship? Is it even? No, it's not in orbit yet, is it? Victor 30, 17th of July. It is arriving here. We can intercept it in 16 hours. Doesn't cost us that much Delta V. So I think that is... And they're unlikely to escape our pursuit. Okay. So 16 hours, I think that's a valid transfer. And we'll bump them in there, but that combat will have to wait for the next episode. So thank you very much for watching, take care, and see you next time.